Hello, here I am in the uh, imaginary world of coffee shops. It's coming sooner, closer. Anyway, I just wrote this poem called The World's Worst Cheerleader, and I just posted it, but I kind of wanted to read it because I wanted to talk to you about it. And right now, the best way I know how to talk to you is if I make videos about my poems. I guess eventually I'm just going to have to start having like Zoom things or poetry nights or whatever, where I will tell poems and you can tell poems and we can talk about these. Uh, Fictional creatures that sometimes take over our lives. Mine is the world's worst cheerleader. I have the worst cheerleader ever in my head. It tells me I can't more than I can and reminds me often of all I lack. I may have bold hair, but I'm not bold. I'm awkward, almost constantly unsure. I envy those who are big in personality, who aren't afraid of being in the room. I worry I miss out on a lot, that I appear cold when I am just undeniably shy. My cheerleader plays the meanest tricks on me. If I believed it, there would be no good thing to say about it. No good deed. I am annoying and forgettable. Like after I annoyed you beyond belief, you would totally forget me until I came into view again. It is a low blow boxer. I wish I was more sure. Even when I do awesome things, the feeling falters. I sing loudly and can be impossible to hear. It's like my nerves swallow up my voice. Maybe I was wired wrong, programmed incorrectly. Maybe I am a robot. I'm a nifty one, but a machine. I don't know. I just wish sometimes when I'm not in a comfy spot, I would not curl up into myself and feel the need to slink away. While my world's worst inner cheerleader tells me I don't disappear fast enough in ads, they popped champagne when I left for good measure. I wish I was not so shy. I wish I spoke more clearly so people could hear me when I'm not on a stage. I wish I didn't have the world's worst cheerleader in my head. Mostly, I wish I wouldn't believe it so. So, do you have this cheerleader in your head? The one that goes, ha ha ha, you suck. That just puts you down, that like the other day I left and I saw someone arriving after I left and my friends were still there. And in my head, by the time I had made it upstairs in my bedroom, I was convinced that that person hated me. They didn't even see me. I was in the car, they were in the car. There was no interaction, but that's what your cheerleader do. The bad cheerleader. Ooh, can't even say cheerleader correctly. Yet another mark against me by this person. And we created them. It's our inner voice, and our inner voice can either lift us up or it can mess with us and put us down. And we listen to it. I listen to it way too often. Um, Way more often than that's probably healthy, i.e., therapy. Um, but what about you? Do you have that bad cheerleader? I have a bad cheerleader, and I believe it. I don't know why I believe it. You believe the voice that is constantly in your head just becomes like your mainstay companion. And I am shy. I know a lot of people probably don't think I'm shy. I am painfully shy. I'm also really good at being dealing with the public. But that's like a whole other persona that I put on when I'm dealing with the public. It's the only way I know how to do it because I'm shy. So I can stand on stage and sing and act and give you a speech. But if you put me in a mixer, I am having a nervous breakdown. When I started going to mixers, I used to have to set goals for me. First goal was just staying 10 minutes without fleeing in terror. And then eventually I was talk to one or two people, and honestly, throughout the entire time, I want to flee in terror because I'm shy, and I, I just, I mean, no one can hear me half the time when I'm ordering. When I'm like standing at the counter, it's just like my voice, and yet I'm a big mouth. I sing loudly. I can project on stage. Cheerleaders, the good ones are fine. The bad ones that live in your head that tell you you're nothing, and that nobody likes you. No one remembers you. Nobody wants you around. Oh man. They never take a break. They never go get coffee. They are always there. And forget it if you look in the mirror. Oh, then it's like all of a sudden they multiply and there's megaphones, and so you don't look in the mirror. Yeah. The world's worst cheerleader lives in my head and it hates my guts as far as I can tell. I don't know why. I keep that thing employed. The moment I stop listening to it, it's out of a job. Oh, maybe that's the secret. Stop listening to it. They have megaphones. I don't have a megaphone. Maybe I need a megaphone. So tell me about your cheerleader, the bad one, the one that puts you down. Because I probably, if you told me that your worst cheerleader told me told you how bad you were, I would never believe that cheerleader because I know you're beautiful and wonderful and intelligent and gifted and talented, and I love you for being in my life. Yeah, I guess that's what we have to do. Maybe it's not that we solely defeat the world's worst cheerleader. Maybe it's we get our friends around in a circle and we yell at our friends all the things that we love so that we are actually louder than their inner cheerleader. I love you. You're awesome. Keep up the good work. You're beautiful too. Everybody wants you. If you want everyone to want you. If you're not into that thing, then I apologize. But you're good. You're good. Suck it, cheerleader.